I gotta get some new gum, y'all. I'm sitting here trying to scrape up gum. Okay. So, for whatever reason, they felt the need to give us basketball wives on Sunday nights. I guess they're trying to get everybody ready for tomorrow reunion of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, but I don't think it's gonna be that serious. At least you know how they do these shows; they prolong it, and the best parts they show like at the end. Hopefully, it's just a 2-parter, not a 3-parter, because that's gonna be exhausting. But anyway, so hey, it's usually part 1 is decent, part 2 is tied and through, and part 3 is the best. So, I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, it was the Basketball Wives, child. New review. New episode. Okay. So, what happened, y'all? So, beginning where we left off last time, we have the girls. They're all sitting around talking. Evelyn had just called Tammy a drug addict, and saying drums, pencil legs, and all this kind of stuff. And Tammy had just dropped their bombshell that Chad was the one that Chad was actually the victim in the situation. That Evelyn was beating his ass. I was like, "Ooh, Tammy, you're a mess." But they was going back and forth about that. They all got up. Evelyn was steaming. Tammy walked off. All the girls walked off, which just left Jennifer, Shawnee, and Tammy. Now, mind you, Shawnee, she don't want to be around Jennifer at all. But for whatever reason, Evelyn, she's still cool with Jennifer. Like she has no problem with the fact that Jennifer was the one that created this entire thing by bringing it up in the first place. If Jennifer would have never brought it up, Tammy wouldn't have nothing to run back and spread. They're both in the wrong. But like I say all the time, it's hard for me to feel bad really for any of them because they all do evil, nasty things to each other, and they have since the beginning of Basketball Wives. So whatever on that. But this situation definitely is a little serious. So Evelyn was upset naturally. She started crying and she was just walking back and forth saying that her and Shawnee are the only 2 victims. I don't know. What y'all think? I don't think that Evelyn would do Shawnee like that. I think that she maybe wouldn't mind doing another woman like that she's not friends with. But I don't think she would necessarily do Shawnee like that. But I could be wrong. It don't happen that often. But I could be wrong. Who knows? So, we just waiting to see if we're actually going to get any real receipts, the tea. Jennifer actually, later on in the episode, she talked to Evelyn, and she actually said that she has text messages, proof of something. So, I don't know if Jennifer has the proof that Evelyn really did sleep with Shawnee's ex or what. We just don't know what the hell going on. It's kind of crazy to me how Evelyn could just be so cool sitting there talking to Jennifer. And what I think it is that they both done so much stuff to each other. And Evelyn really, really feels bad about the fact that she hopped over that table like a leapfrog and tried to slap Jennifer in the face and kill her and stab her. And she actually allowed Jennifer's former friend and her current friend, that girl, to slap Jennifer in the face, and she didn't do anything about it. So, Evelyn's not innocent, so maybe that's why she is just like, I'm just going to forgive her or whatever. Or Shawnee's whole position, I understand where Shawnee's coming from. She was just like, damn, you're going to do your friend like that of 20 plus years, you're an evil person. Like, how dare you do that kind of stuff to her? I was just like, well, I mean, hell. I feel her, but I guess. So what else? So, Evelyn and Shawnee, they had a scene. Evelyn and Jennifer, I think they had a scene where they were talking, and basically they were saying that, um, I really, the fact that Tammy brought that up, she's so evil, she's so nasty, she's so tired and through, and all that kind of stuff. And I really want to set up like a women's rally, to support domestic violence, whatever, capitalizing off the pain, I guess, which is, good to do something constructive in a positive type of way. So anyway, so they're talking about that, and still, Jennifer is just happy to be in the circle. Jennifer wants to be in the circle bad, and Tammy wants acceptance. We already know that. But other girls, I don't think they can care less about. Well, and obviously Christian, she wants to be in the circle real bad too. I don't like Christian at all. I like her baby hairs, but that's about it. She's such a follower, and just so want to be included and be in the popular crowd so bad. It's so sad. This show is just basically, like I say, old and petty. And high school for senior citizens. That's all it is. So anyway, so they're talking and going back and forth. And Jennifer, she's excited. She's just like, yes, I'm happy. So Malaysia, she had a scene with Cece and Christian. Christian decides to bring Jennifer. Now, the whole mess with Cece and Jennifer and Evelyn, when the whole happy endings moment. So Christian, she's friends with Jennifer, and she's cool with Jennifer. And like I said, Jennifer's in the in crowd, Evelyn, Shawnee, and Jennifer, and she wants to be in the in crowd as well. So Christian, unbeknownst to Malaysia and Cece, brought Jennifer along. And Christian and Cece have this whole big battle of absolutely nothing. Christian just wants to fit in with them, and since Evelyn and Jennifer are mad at Cece, she's gonna be mad at Cece too. And Christian never checked Jennifer and Cece about how they flipped it on her and said she was the one that lied, and went back and told what they said, that they never said the happy endings comments or whatever, which they did, or they never clarified whether it was a joke or not. Evelyn and Jennifer, they was just like, oh girl, it's just a joke, and we told Christian that it was a joke, but Christian's just like, they didn't tell me that, or whatever. Y'all know how the whole thing went. Basically, they played Christian and made it seem like Christian was the one that was shit starting it when it was really them. But Christian did not check them about it. So Cece had it right when she said, you mad at me because of stuff that you can't really say to them. True team. And I kind of like how Cece's giving it to these women. And so her and Cece, they're going back and forth. They're talking. Cece, she comes at Jennifer a little bit because she was just like, I just don't understand why you're interjecting, why you're making comments about me, why you're even here. You don't like me, I don't like you. You came for me, I came for you. Why are you here? Jennifer, excuse me, going back and forth with Cece because she knows Cece's not about that life. Cece might just hit her in the head with a hula skirt and call it a day. But that's about all the bruises that Jennifer's gonna get if it's coming from Cece. So and Jennifer knows that. She knows who she can pump down and who she can't. She knows that. I saw a scene from later on in the season of Basketball Wives that she gonna try to come from Malaysia. Malaysia gonna pick up a whole chair, a whole table set, and throw at her ass. So there's certain women Jennifer's not going to try because she's low-key not about that life either. But she pretends to be, which is an issue, sis. I ain't going to never play with my life out there. Them real thugs down there. I ain't finna mess with y'all. All right, well, I'm whatever you say I am, sir. No. It's not just getting your ass beat, it's being embarrassed, too. You're not finna embarrass me. Mm-mm. No God. So anyway, we're going back and forth. And nothing really got resolved from that. Malaysia ended up getting up because she's trying to put her family back together, Cece and Christian. But it's just simply not working at all. So, hey, Malaysia, she really don't know all the tea is what's going on. So what else happened? Cece had a scene with Jackie where they're talking. And, excuse me. Cece had a scene with Jackie. And they're talking about the whole thing. Jackie's feeling some kind of way because although she do not like Evelyn, Evelyn don't like her. They've had their issues. She felt like Tammy crossed the line, but Tammy, being Jackie's good friend and pretty much only friend on the show besides Malaysia, she kind of is torn with the whole situation. Cece was just like, Cece gives her input, but she takes back too. Like, she don't say too much to the point where they can run back and say what she said. Unless it's a Christian whole situation where it's just, whatever. So she was just like, maybe she was just mad whoop to whoop. Actually, which was surprising. Now, we haven't seen OG really that much on the show. In the past few episodes, we have not seen OG. Ojina, or whatever her real name is. And Tammy had a scene with OG. Now, I actually like this little dress she had on. It was still too little. And the cameramen are shady, like showing her shoes and stuff. I thought her shoes were cute. I thought this look that she had on when she met up with Tammy was cute. And so they're talking. Tammy really ain't got nobody right now. Everybody's feeling some kind of way about what she said about Evelyn. And so they met up, and actually Tammy suggested that her and Reggie go on a double date with OG and Kwame. She said, she met Kwame. She thought he was attractive and young. And, OG is OG. A real life woman, a grown woman with hips and thighs who will take down a whole building like Wonder Woman. And she's just trying to figure out this kind of an odd pairing. One seems a real grown and one seems like a child. So they met up and had the double date. Tammy asked, has there been any infidelity in the past? They didn't really answer the question. OG stepped in and said, I'm really his first real girlfriend. He's a little younger than me. I basically had to knock a lot out of him. I had to train him to be a boyfriend, basically, which is never going to work, really. OG, she's ready to settle down. She's ready to have some kids and call herself somebody's wife. But we just don't know if that somebody is Kwame. Tell me if it's somebody. Tell me if it's somebody. Come on, Aaliyah. So, yes. What else happened, y'all? Evelyn had a scene where she, she's doing this whole women's empowerment fundraiser thing moment. And they all met up, and she gets a call from Jennifer, and Shawnee's Christian is there talking with Evelyn. She gets a call from Jennifer, and Evelyn usher in this trainer lady, this girl. She used to be married to some basketball player, whatever, what have you. So they're all talking. She gets a call from Jen, say, Jen, I'm in the building, open the door. Shawnee was just like, got to go. I don't feel like being around a person that would do that to their best friend. You're evil, you're hateful, you're tired and through. And I need to go. So Shawnee's completely done with Jennifer. And I don't even like Shawnee, but I'm kind of here for her giving Jennifer the cold treatment right now. But it just makes me think also, if you're going to be fair, I understand this is your personal situation that happened and you're involved in it, Shawnee, but if you're going to be fair all around. If it was somebody else's man in the group or somebody else that was in the situation, you wouldn't stop hanging with them. You wouldn't stop hanging with Jennifer. You wouldn't stop hanging with Evelyn. When the whole thing happened with her and Tammy and Kenny Anderson or whatever. Like, it's like now since it's you, oh, she has no integrity. Oh, I can't deal with her and whoop to whoop. And so it's just like, I don't know. Like I say, it's just hard for me to feel bad for any of them. Look how bad they did Mika Claxton. Child. He was all here for Tammy slapping that girl in the face. So it's like, I don't know. But I'm trying to better myself. And people change and things change. Okay, so what else happened? So yeah, Jennifer walked in with her braids, and Jennifer's very she's Jennifer's fashions games are definitely on point for sure. I think Jennifer's beautiful, but tied and through all the way around. So what else? That happened. But probably the most touching scene that happened was Jackie and Tammy. They sat down and had a conversation. Tammy's going off on Jackie, saying, "Oh, you trying to be super saver hoe like the Players Club? You know, you trying to, see Evelyn's side, and you trying to be my friend." And Tammy's feeling some kind of way. Tammy says that she actually has the receipts. Now we're gonna find out the receipts on all these heifers. Apparently Jennifer got receipts and Tammy got receipts. Tammy says that she actually had a conversation with Evelyn, and they talked about the whole domestic violence situation when Chad hit her up against the wall, knocking her head up against the wall, head sprung like LL Cool J. She said apparently it was an accident, that he didn't mean to hurt her. They was wrestling or tussling. It was something about condoms, a whoop to whoop, and he didn't mean to hit her. Now, if my memory serves me correctly, I remember hearing something about it back in the day that it did have something to do with condoms. I think y'all tell me in the comments if y'all got all the tea on Chad and Evelyn's situation and what truly really happened. Cause I don't know, but that wasn't an accident, sis. And if Evelyn told you that, Tammy, she just said that because she was just scared and didn't want to lose her man or mess up his career or put on a front like a lot of people do to make it seem like their relationship is something when it's really not that. Yeah, but that wasn't no accident. All them gashes and stuff she had on her forehead, child, it's awful. So, Tammy got to the real root of the reason as to why, I say what I say, or why many people see what they see. Tammy has always been the black sheep of the circle. They have always treated her like she was the low budget, tied and through, project chick. They talked about her nails, they talked about her clothes, her hair, her language, her slang, everything about Tammy they criticized and made fun of because they felt like they was better than her. Who were they? Shawnee, Jennifer, Evelyn, the circle, and which they do everybody, and they still feel that way. Now finally the tides have turned and it's kind of a dent in their circle with Jennifer being out, but Jennifer's gonna weasel her way back in because she has nothing else but them, and she has nothing else to do. And she needs to be in that circle because she has no real substance to and no real sense of independence and having your own mind and being your own woman to stand by yourself and stand on your own. She don't have that for whatever reason. So Jennifer's going to wear Shawnee down eventually. She's already worn Evelyn down. It took nothing for Evelyn to just be like, okay, well, I'm not mad at you, Jennifer. I'm going to take all my frustrations out on Tammy. Craziness. So Tammy was just like, yeah, they never accepted me. All they do is talk about me, and all I do is keep trying to be their friend, which is the real tea. And my advice to Tammy is just to stop trying to be their friend. But with being on the show and seeing these women all the time, it's kind of difficult to walk around disliking a person that you see all the time. But I do understand where Tammy, is coming from, and Tammy has a lot with her. And she's wrong a lot of times, but that whole sense of acceptance, that's all that is. And wanting validation and to be cool and be in a cool crowd and seeing men gravitate towards these, women and you want that. And, you want nice things like they do and all that. It's all just, we care too much in general as a society about what other people think about us, that we are willing to change everything we are to appease them. We have to be happy with how other people look at us versus us being happy with ourselves first. Because if you're truly happy with yourself first, it don't matter if you got one friend or no friends. Like, you're gonna be fine. But hey, God bless all these heifers. With that said, I'm Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki Google Plus. Follow me at ItsKingsWorld Instagram and Twitter, at ItsKingsWorld89 on Snapchat, Chase King on Facebook, all that good stuff. On my social media handles will be in the bottom bar below, darlings. And I'll see y'all guys next week, next Sunday or Monday, for Basketball Wives. Bye.